So Eddie Nketiah has broken Alan Shearer's England goal scoring record. In this video I look at the young Arsenal player's career so far. Hello, I'm Richard and welcome back to my channel over and over again, which features everything to do with Arsenal. In this video I just really want to celebrate the England under-21 goal scoring record created by our own Eddie Nketiah, of course, last night in the victory over Turkey at Molineux. Just before I get into all that, I just want to make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. If you like what I'm doing, please click the subscribe button below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as well, as it really does help it to grow. And if you've got any comments to make about the great goal scoring record for Eddie at England under-21 level, or indeed anything to do with Arsenal at all, please drop it in the comments box below, as I do love to hear what you guys think as well. So Eddie Nketiah then, of course, last night became the goal scoring record holder for the England under-21s, beating the record previously set by Alan Shearer and equalled by Francis Jeffers, of course, another Arsenal connection there. They both scored 13 for the under-21s. Now, Eddie Nketiah has actually done it in just 12 games as well, 14 goals in just 12 games for the under-21s. Absolutely fantastic goal scoring record he's got. Just going back to the very start, really, he was born on the 30th of May 1999 and he grew up in Lewisham in South East London. Now actually Eddie Nketiah originally joined Chelsea when he was 9 years old after being spotted playing for Hillyfielders in South East London, but Chelsea released him in 2015 and he subsequently joined the Arsenal Academy. In the 2016-2017 season he actually had a great goal scoring record across the under-18s and under-23s for Arsenal when he played 42 games that season and scored 27 goals, already showing what great goal scoring instincts that he had. He made his debut for the first team away in the Europa League in September 2017 against Bate Borisov, a game that we won 4-2. He came on as a late substitute in that game, and then his first appearance at home at the Emirates came the following month, October 2017. It was that League Cup game, if you remember, against Norwich. We were 1-0 down. He came on with 5 minutes to go, scored with his first touch from a corner to make it 1-1, send the game into extra time, and then he got the winning goal as well in extra time. So fantastic first appearance at the Emirates for Eddie. He scored 2 goals and he really announced himself on the scene. He was due to go out on loan in Germany to Augsburg in January 2019, but unfortunately an injury to Danny Welbeck meant that he had to stay at Arsenal as cover. He scored his first league goal later on that season, of course, a very final game. He came on as a substitute that day and scored the 3rd goal in a 3-1 victory. Then, of course, at the start of the 2019-2020 season, Eddie was sent on loan to Leeds. He had a great start actually. He scored on his debut in the League Cup against Salford City. He then scored on his league debut as well against Brentford. But unfortunately, it wasn't long after that where he got a couple of injuries, and unfortunately he struggled to get back in the Leeds team, of course, as they went on to win the Championship title. So in the end, he came back to Arsenal in January 2020, of course, just after Mikel Arteta's appointment as manager, and of course Mikel Arteta put him straight back into the first team squad, and of course in the run into the season he did score some important goals, didn't he, at Bournemouth in the FA Cup, if you remember. He also scored at Portsmouth in the FA Cup as well, and in the Premier League against Newcastle. He did suffer, of course, his first red card for Arsenal towards the end of the season, that game against Leicester, if you remember, when he came on. It was very unfortunate to get a straight red card, wasn't he? And of course at the start of this season he's already scored a goal, hasn't he, in the Premier League, coming off the bench to get a late winner against West Ham, and he also scored in the Carabao Cup win at Leicester as well. So it's been a good 2020, hasn't it, overall for Eddie Nketiah. In terms of his England career, he actually made his debut for the under-18s for England in March 2017 away at Saudi Arabia, and again he scored on his debut there. He scored a hat-trick on his debut for the under-19s against Qatar. He then scored 4 goals actually in November 2017 for the under-19s against the Faroe Islands. He then made his debut for the England under-21s in May 2018, that was in the Toulon tournament. He scored 2 goals in the semi-final victory over Scotland and then created the winner in the final against Mexico as well. Fantastic that was for him. And then he made his debut for the under-21s in September 2019. He scored a hat-trick against Kosovo. And then, of course, up to date, last night, he scored the 2nd goal, the winner against Turkey at Molineux, at Wolves Ground Molineux. and that will say his 14th goal for the under-21s in just 12 games to beat the record, I say previously set by Alan Shearer and equalled by Francis Jeffers. So, I mean, what a fantastic career he's got. Actually, if you look at his England career at the youth level, so under 18s he scored 4 goals in 2 appearances. For the under 19s he scored 9 goals in 10 appearances. For the under 20s he scored 6 goals in 9 appearances, and then now for the under 21s he's got 14 goals in 12 appearances. So that's actually 33 goals in 33 games. Fantastic, isn't it? Now, his first team opportunities at Arsenal so far have been reasonably limited. He's been down the pecking order behind Alexander Lacazette generally, hasn't he, as the first choice striker. But obviously Arteta's given a lot of minutes to the young players, and he has played he's featured in most games this season, hasn't he, either from the bench or occasionally starting. I'd say he's got 2 goals already this season. I think this is a big year for him. Really think it's going to be his breakthrough season. So far in his league career, he's made 62 appearances and scored 14 goals. But let's remember that a lot of those appearances have been from the bench. He's not started that many games, and his goal scoring record is actually really, really good. So he's due an opportunity, isn't he? He's due a bit of a run in the team. Will he start this weekend against Manchester City? Probably not. If you saw my review of the game earlier on today that I did, you know, my prediction is that Alexander Lacazette will start against Manchester City, but I am expecting Eddie to feature quite a few times this season, a few starts as well, and I do think he's going to start scoring some more goals. I think his confidence is high, and you can see the sort of player that he is. He's a real good 6-yard box finisher. He gets in some great positions, and he's quite cool in front of goal. And now he's really found his confidence, I think, with his run in the England under-21s team. And Arteta, I think, it's given him a lot more confidence as well by obviously picking him a lot more as well in the Arsenal side. So I can see it's been a big season for Eddie. But I just really wanted to do this video just to really highlight his fantastic goal scoring record for the England under-21s. Hopefully that record will remain for quite a time. He might even be able to, of course, increase it even more if he gets a few more caps. But I'm sure a full England call-up can't be too far away. If he starts playing a few more games for Arsenal, I can see him joining Bukayo Saka and Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the England squad. Of course, those two have been, I wouldn't say regulars, but they've been picked obviously the last few games. So you know, the future is looking bright not only for Arsenal but also for England with these great young players coming through. So, and I think Eddie Nketiah is going to be at the heart of all that. So congratulations to Eddie, fantastic goal scoring record, and let's hope you can start to reproduce that more consistently for Arsenal now in the Premier League going forward, and obviously the Europa League games and everything else coming up as well. So that's it there for today. Hope you enjoyed that video. Brilliant to highlight a really good young Arsenal player who's having a lot of success at international level. There's nothing better, is there, as an England fan, to see players from your club, your academy, come through and become regulars in the England side. So let's hope this is the start of a really good period for our young players, which would be fantastic, wouldn't it? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please click the subscribe button as well. I've got some great stuff coming up over the next few days. Another Positive Arsenal podcast tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Got some great guests joining me, lots to talk about obviously, building up to the Manchester City game on Saturday. If you haven't seen my preview of that game, please check that out as well. That went live on the channel this morning. I've got some more stuff coming up as well on Monday. Of course, I keep saying it, I've got a former Arsenal player joining me for a chat. That's going to be a great show as well. That's Monday evening at 8 o'clock on this channel. So please click the notification button as well so you don't miss out on any of this great stuff coming up. And of course, in the meantime, as we head towards a big weekend for Arsenal, we always finish the same way on this channel, don't we? Come on, you Gunners!